The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing? For those who don't know or have not seen the footage, I don't think I need to go through showing the footage. There is a infamous video with the game and 40 Glocc when at times the game is holding a camera in one hand and beating the hell out of 40 Glocc in the other hand. Now 40 Glocc has come out and kind of put some context to why this was allowed to occur. He said there were straps everywhere around him, so he pretty much had to take an ass whooping. To each his own. I'm not gonna lie. The game after that video, I was like, yeah, and the game's on my top 3 list of niggas that if I don't ever interview, I'm cool on that. I'm cool. It'll be a good look to interview him, but let's just make sure we do that at a radio station or something like that, so we can go through proper protocol after that video. Now, since then, the game has kind of calmed down a lot. He's a family man now. He's ended his beef with 50 Cent. But one thing that brother has admittedly told you is that he will not, if he loses a lawsuit to you, he will not pay. And he's almost to the point where he'll risk going to prison over not paying for a lawsuit if he loses it, all right? So 40 Glocc sued the game for over $200,000 way back because of this video. It was like, it's, you know, defamation of character. It was a lot of things. I don't know exactly what the charges was, but it was pretty much like, yo, this video was hurting me. You know what I mean? He said he's, you know, pain and suffering, emotional distress, lost earnings, medical expenses, and other damages from this video, this fight video. And he won. He won the lawsuit for 200 grand. Well, to be clear, it was like 196,000, right? Well, the game never paid it, and it's not like we didn't know this was going to happen. In a Breakfast Club interview a few years ago, I remember the game saying, I don't care if I lose a lawsuit to you. I'm not paying you, period. I am not going to pay you. And it's just the reality of the situation. The game has said if he loses a lawsuit to you, which he's lost a few in his life, he's still not going to pay you. Now the interest has climbed on this payment that he was supposed to give 40 Glocc, and now the game owes him $216,775, and he's now resuing the game for this amount in attempts to get it. Now here is the thing that 40 Glocc has in his favor if his case picks up. When 40 Glocc originally sued the game for $4.5 million, the game ain't have a lot of other stuff going on. But in February, the game was sentenced to 120 hours of community service for assaulting an off-duty police officer, right? Back in 2015. In 2016, game was ordered to pay a chick. Y'all remember we did the story on that, a contestant on his dating show called She Got Game, $7 million for sexual assault. Now that chick is claiming that she had no idea she was going on this show to be touched by the game whenever you want to, including like putting the hand up the dress and all that stuff. I was one of the people like, yo, when you hop on them shows like that, I'm not saying anybody touching you is right, but you gotta know you letting a man who feels entitled touch on you when you're trying. It's like 10, 15 chicks trying to fight for his attention. You gotta know the dude is gonna try to do whatever, you know, well, the women are gonna try to do whatever it takes to stand out. And if some women are cool with it and you not, the game probably wouldn't know. Now that don't make you right. But if you're 40 Glocc, you're like, yo, judge, look at all this stuff he's been a part of. He's a bad human being. Can you make this man pay me or send him to jail? That's pretty much where he's at with it, send him to jail or prison at this point. So that's working in 40 Glock's favor. Again, the game is somebody who's flat-foot said, I am not paying you niggas if I lose a lawsuit to you. I find it hard to believe he's paid this chick $7 million. Listen, the game is somebody who lives by his words. And he said, if I ever get in financial trouble, if people start suing me and I lose lawsuits, I'm not paying y'all niggas. And they're gonna have to literally force the game, literally hop into his bank account to prove him otherwise. What do you guys think about this situation? 40 Glocc, he felt like, again, he said pain, a lot of things, injuries, and you know what I mean, kind of damaged his brand a little bit as well with that video, that infamous video I believe dropped on Worldstar when Worldstar was popping. What do you guys think about this? Do you think 40 Glocc had every right to sue? What do you guys think about the game? He ain't paying. The nigga's not going to pay. I'm telling you that's not something I think, unless somebody threatens him with significant amount of jail and or prison time. So talk to me in the comment box below. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content like this. Again, that number was originally 196,000 and 40 Glocc won against the game, but now with interest it's up to 216,000. And like I said, the game is one of those guys where I don't think he's going to pay. Subscribe to my channel, more exclusive content like this. 100,000. That's my number. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.